Good evening and welcome to Ebro Africa. It is time for sports. I'm Jeroge Gidenji. As doping claims in the athletics world continue to dominate the headlines, back at home, Athletics Kenya has set up anti-doping programs all over the country to read out the vice at major competitions. The first of these will be at the Mombasa International Marathon next month, where the federation has promised to send its agents. Athletics Kenya AK has announced that it will send its anti-doping agents to monitor the Mombasa International Marathon set for September 29 this year. The AK officials said the council has rolled out its anti-doping programs all over the country and will ensure that participants at major competitions in the country are clean. The officials further reiterated that the federation was keen and committed to fighting the vice. Mombasa International Marathon is set to feature both international and local athletes in the 42 and 21-kilometer races for both men and women. Winners will bag medals and 1.5 million shillings cash for winners of the full marathon and 750,000 shillings for the half marathon winners. Mombasa County Government will sponsor the competition to a tune of 15 million shillings, while Safaricom injected a 1.5 million shilling sponsorship. Both races will start at the famous Mama Ngina before ending at the same destination. Mombasa County Governor Hassan Joho, who graced the occasion, said the competition is part of the county programs of promoting cultural heritage and diversity. Last year's edition of the Mombasa International Marathon attracted new faces as young as 15-year-olds participating in both men and women categories as records were broken. This year's event is set to record new records if athletes from Ethiopia and Uganda participate as expected. Barcelona won the UEFA Super Cup in a thrilling 5-4 win over fellow La Liga side Sevilla on Tuesday night in Georgia. Substitute Pedro scored an extra-time winner to hand Barca their 5th Super Cup title. In more football news, Manchester United has launched their new away kit ahead of their Premier League trip to Aston Villa on Friday. And finally, a video that everyone is now talking about, and that is of Cristiano Ronaldo dressed like a madman in Madrid, which has gone viral. Details in our football wrap.
For the second consecutive year, the UEFA Super Cup.
Europa League winners Sevilla surprised the Champions League holders when Eva Banega netted a delightful free kick. Lionel Messi scored 2 sublime free kicks to put Barca 2-1 ahead before Rafinha and Luis Suarez made it 4-1.
In the opening 7 minutes, it's Messi. He's got another. Fantastic.
Jose Antonio Reyes, a Kevin Gamero penalty and a Van goal forced extra time before Pedro struck. Barcelona's first success in the competition since 2011 means they join Italian side AC Milan in winning it 5 times.
But it's Pedro who pounces. Barca lead.
Meanwhile, Barcelona forward Pedro wants to leave the Spanish side, says Technical Secretary Robert Fernandez. Pedro has been linked with Manchester United as the Premier League side look to replace Angel Di Maria. In more football news, star players from Manchester United launched the club's new Adidas away kit for the 2015-2016 season on Tuesday in London. Juan Mata, Ashley Young, Daley Blind and Ander Herrera paraded the strip, which features a white shirt with the red trim, black shorts and white socks at an event in Brixton attended by supporters. After posing for photographs, the group took part in a quick game of football tennis to entertain the crowds. Video of footballer Cristiano Ronaldo playing in disguise in a Madrid street has become a viral hit. The video has had 30 million views since it was posted online in January. Disguised with a beard, Ronaldo approaches people passing by, asking them to play football with him. In the end, after playing with a boy called Nicolas, Ronaldo takes off his beard and wig to reveal his identity. He presents the boy with a signed football. The revelation elicited ecstatic reactions from the crowd, with people shouting and screaming.
And finally, world number 1 Novak Djokovic kicked off his bid for a 4th Canadian crown with a second-round win over Thomas Bellucci at the Rogers Cup on Tuesday. Elsewhere, Argentina rugby team are back in training, eyeing a rare double over South Africa's Springboks, whom they beat last month. Details up next.
World number 1 Novak Djokovic kicked off his bid for a 4th Canadian crown with a 6-3, 7-6 second round win over stubborn Thomas Bellucci at the Rogers Cup on Tuesday. Only 3 players have beaten Djokovic in 2015: Ivo Karlovic, Roger Federer and Stan Wawrinka. In first-round action, Tsonga opened his title defense with a 6-4, 6-4 win over Croatia teenager Borna Coric in a rain-interrupted match that began on Monday.
Match could have gone either way, honestly, especially in the second set. But we both had our chances to break. We got to the tiebreak, which I thought was fair. Then it was anybody's game. I managed to stay cool and mentally tough in the right moments. So that's what I take out of this match. You know, the ability to play my best and stay calm.
And finally, Argentina's Puma hit the training field in Buenos Aires province on Tuesday, eyeing a double victory against Springboks at home following their stunning upset of the South African side earlier this month. The match will take place in the Argentine capital Vélez Stadium, and home advantage will be of the Pumas as they mark the occasion with their 50th anniversary. Argentina's national rugby union team are renowned for their fighting spirit against the world's union greats such as Australia and New Zealand. The recent 37-25 victory over South Africa on African soil earlier this month showed off a remarkable performance for the Argentine side.
And dear viewer, that's all we had for you from the Sports Desk. I'm Njoroge Githinji. On behalf of everyone who made this bulletin a success, thank you for watching and have a lovely night.